Hey, y'all, we are back with another episode of the Late Night Vision Show, a special episode. We are on location. We don't do this too often, but we are in a new spot. I'm going to tell you where we're at here in a little bit, but to introduce our guest, Mr. Jason Robertson, owner of Outdoor Legacy. Jason, usually we're not together.
I know.
So this is a little strange, but it's good to see you. It's good to see these guys because
right. This is anytime we're sitting next to these guys, we know it's going to be a good show. We know we've normally got something exciting to talk about. And so to introduce who we're with today, you probably already know him, familiar face. This is Mr. Jeff Murray. He is the Executive Vice President of Sales at Sightmark. And I'll just tell you, he is right now the most featured guest on the Late Night Vision Show. Jeff wants to keep that title, so he is trying to get bookings once a quarter.
Yeah, I think he stole his stuff. I think he was going to admit that was going to be his opening.
My goal is to extend this lead this year where it's
nobody can catch you.
Nope.
Yeah, all right. Also, we have got Mr. Justin Poole. He is the Thermal Market Manager at Sightmark. Sightmark is located here in Texas, in Mansfield. Great Texas company. We are glad to be with them. Guys, welcome back to the show.
First time.
First time. So wait a minute. You didn't make it for the SHOT Show.
No. Okay.
I feel bad.
The inaugural show for
the
this
inaugural show. I thought that Justin made the show for the SHOT Show, but no. All right, guys. Well, this is the first time. We'll see if he gets invited back. By the way, he acts this time, so we'll see. This is a trial for him then.
So we are. We've been to Sightmark offices. They've got a nice studio there that we've recorded in. We're not there, but we're probably in one of the most expensive Airbnb ranches that you could probably think of. No, this is the Sightmark Ranch that we're at. This is I guess what you would call the homestead, the home of the place, but a beautiful ranch out here where we come out and we get a chance, when we're lucky, we get invited to come out here and test some optics. But Jeff, tell us why we're here today.
So yeah, we're really excited that today we're officially launching the Wraith Mini Thermal. So this has been a long time coming for the Sightmark brand, and today we are officially launching this product, and we are, extremely excited about, the evolution of not only us in the digital optics, but the brand overall. And so we're excited to announce this unit. It's going to be a $2,000 retail, so right at $19.99 retail. 3D4 ULEZ infrared sensor, and we're really excited about what this unit offers.
Guys, you heard that right. You just heard Jeff say Sightmark, thermal, $2,000. Those are all three things that I like a lot. I like it, and it is very exciting. And again, I know there's a lot of guys watching this right now, and you're going, wait a minute, Sightmark is digital night vision. I know it. I own it. My buddies own it. So Jeff, this is not something new for y'all. The thermal is new. This is going to be a familiar body. We'll talk about that a little bit as well. But y'all been in the night optics world for a long time.
Yeah, Sightmark specifically, I've been with the company for a little over 15 years now, and we've been in it since I started. But specifically talking about the Sightmark brand, the first leap into this market for us was in 2013 with the Photon. Had that unit for quite a few years. Really good unit, easy to use, kind of, get you into the night hunting world. 2019 was the big launch in January of 2019 of the Sightmark Wraith, the HD version, the 4x HD version. And that was our real, really special unit for us. It was developed us ground up. Our engineering team in Mansfield did a really good job. Jonathan and Andrew over there, really knocked it out of the park. And then from there, we had some, inline modifications to it. And then in 21, we came out with the Wraith Mini 4K. So we've kind of had a natural progression of, more features, more production, more, listening to what the market was wanting. And this was a very easy progression for the Sightmark brand. And we could not be more excited about releasing this, talking about it, and this process over the last few years or last few months with you guys.
Yeah, and so if you are listening to the show on an audio-only version of the podcast, whether it's Spotify, hey, we just got picked up by Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon Music and Audible picked us up.
Yeah, so if you're wherever you're listening, if you're not getting a chance to see the video, go check it out wherever you can, YouTube, wherever, Spotify,
Facebook, yeah.
Facebook. So you can get a chance to see what this optic looks like. But we're going to be showing video while, Justin, you're telling us a little bit. Give us some of the meat and potatoes about this optic, the high points.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you can see, if you're watching it, it's going to be in that 4K mini body. So you're very familiar with that. Same control system. Similar, it's going to be running on the CR123 batteries. External recording as far as your memory card with that. You're going to have 5 rifle profiles, color palette, or 5 color palettes, 10 different reticles. Like we mentioned before, it's that Linred ULIS 384 by 288 sensor, 2 to 16 as far as your magnification range on that, and it will be a manual focus, so you won't be kind of stuck on that one spot.
So, Jason, because I look at you and I know you want to talk.
I always
I want to talk. I know you want to say
I always
something.
want to talk.
I want to say, so we have had an opportunity, Jason, Ashley, and I, to test this unit for a little bit. Obviously, we were able to get some good video out of it. Some of the things we talked about, it's in the 4K. This is for all of y'all that don't know, the Wraith Mini 4K night vision scope. It's in the same form factor body, so very small. But the great thing that we all notice, I think, right away, it's got the same menu system. So there are a lot of people that call into us, comment on the show, whatever, and they say, I don't like technology. I don't like phones. I mean, it's unbelievable how many people just don't want something overly complicated. And one of the best features of the Sightmark Wraith 4K mini night vision scope, and now features of the Wraith Thermal, is it carries over the same menu, same setup. One of the easiest optics, I think, out there on the market that you will have to operate, set up, use. It is very, very easy. Can't say enough about that. Simple is good. Good is simple.
Yeah,
I
agree 100%. I mean, right here, and I know this isn't up close, and we'll be talking about it more and showing you all that close stuff, but I just want to say this is so simple. You've got this button layout on the top, up, down, left, right, center, select.
Yeah.
I mean, that's as easy as pie. Hans is right. Can't say enough about the simplicity of the menu, but while still keeping the features. It's still got all the things that if you want, you don't have to use them if you want to. You can change your reticle. You can change the color of your reticle. You've got the audio. You've got the video. All those things. I'm going to tell you something else too, guys, and Hans and I will be talking more about this on the show later this week, but 2 CR123As right here. We've run a test on these, and we're getting close to 5 hours of runtime on a bench test. So I think real-world field use with good batteries, you're looking at 4.5 hours in the field. That's legit out of a unit like this. So we don't normally see runtimes that long with CR123As. So very impressive there. Again, small, lightweight. Another thing we were just talking about before the show is it's not on here. It's actually, I think, on this rifle behind us, but there is an eye cup that comes with it. So if you want an eye cup, you can just unscrew this right here, put that eye cup on there, rubber eye cup, really nice. I think it feels good on there. There is a lot of, design thinking that went into this unit. They've got this little throw lever right up here on the top. I know you can't see this, it's a long ways away, but this is for fine tuning that adjustment on your focus. I mean, you can just reach up there. You don't have to grab around it and try to twist. You reach up here with one finger and a thumb, get that tight focus. This is just a really, really nice unit. Again, another thing that I think is kind of cool. Just like the Wraith 4K units, you can record your video on a micro SD card. So you can pop that thing right out. Everybody's familiar with that. Put it in your computer and pull it off, run it off of a USB external battery pack for the guys that are in super cold weather and worried about battery life. So it's a full-featured, tiny little thermal unit. I think, Jeff mentioned $2,000, and it is $1,997.97. And there's a lot in this little unit for that price.
So I'm glad you talked about the design, because I think that's an important part to bring up about this optic. We were in the Sightmark facility in Mansfield, Texas, not that long ago. And this was when all this was coming about. And in walks this guy, and you say, "Oh yeah, that's the guy that designed it." I mean, so
Yeah.
the design. Talk to us a little bit about the design, the manufacturing, that side of it, because this is very personal. It's not just your first thermal. Like this has got to be your baby.
Yeah, there's two gentlemen in the office that, more than that, but two guys that headed up this project, Jonathan and Andrew, and they, the Wraith family was their babies from the start.
Yeah.
And they created this, now 3-headed monster. And it's, we couldn't be more excited. This has been a long time coming. When we, I always said the Wraith HD was kind of like the gateway drug into night vision, hunting, all of that. And this is just the next step in that evolution for hunters, getting either taking that next upgrade or that are just getting into it because it is on the more entry level side of the thermal side. But when what we wanted to do was we got a lot of feedback over the years of the thousands and thousands of units of Wraith units that we've got on the market. We fine-tune the menu system to make sure it's exactly what they want and what they like. That was the biggest thing we want to do, is ease of use with the menu. We, carried that over from the HD to the 4K now to this. So that was one of the big things, was ease of use on that. And when we looked at building this, we wanted to, a couple main things we want to look at. A was partner with a sensor manufacturer that was very reputable. People had a history with, confidence in. So, this is a Linred ULIS sensor on the inside. So everyone, all the, really in the tech guys in the industry should know, that's
French made.
Correct. Yeah.
French.
So that they're made in France. And second was a country of origin we were really concerned about, and we did not want to have this being in a mass produced, rebranded facility that just slapped our brand on there when it was really made by someone else. So this is made in a different country and a little bit different standards, and hopefully it hit all the things that we wanted to do and put in this thing. And we had a lot of asks for that $2,000 price point. We had a lot of asks that we were trying to get pack into this thing, and everything kind of aligned really well. And we're excited to bring this to market and see what the end users are thinking about it.
It's very good to see, because you got a company that's been in the night vision, hog hunting, coyote hunting, predator hunting industry for a long time, and they designed a scope, and they went and found a manufacturer, and they said, make this scope. In a lot of other terms and a lot of the other products, it's like the manufacturer said, we made this scope, now you go sell it. So
right.
I mean,
we designed it, and put all of our heart and soul, and said, this is the way we want this done. And
I think a lot goes into the point too. Y'all have seen the show. You've been on the show many times. We do the best of entry level in different categories. The $2,000 to $3,000 price range is very stacked as far as optics. I mean, there are a lot of good optics in there. The 2,000 and under, there's not as many, I would say, higher quality optics in that 2,000 and under price range as you step up. So you hit the price range of the $2,000 and under. You kept a lot of the features that you would see in optics that are in the $2,000 to $3,000 price range. So from that, and from you being able to do this, I mean, where do we go from here? I mean, you probably weren't prepared for that question. I mean, I know there's no plans for anything else. We're just releasing this, but I mean, this is something that, how soon can somebody get something like this?
So we're shipping as of today. The day we're releasing, this is going to be in stock at Outdoor Legacy Gear, and in stock position. So it's going to be
Okay.
So, and I just want to hit a couple things. I know that Justin went over those specs, but I just want to say it again. We're looking at a 2-power unit here. So you got a great field of view. Again, this is going to be very, very good for the guys that are, hog hunting, guys that are doing predator hunting and close, a little closer distance, not trying to reach way out there. It is the 384, as you said, 17 micron sensor. Image quality is really good. Like Hans mentioned, Hans, myself, Ashley, we've had these units for a while. We've been testing them in the field. They're legit. They're the real deal. Small, compact, You throw this thing on an AR, and I know there's one over there behind Justin. You probably can't see it well, but I mean, it's a little bitty thing. I mean, it really is. And I know that there's a lot of guys that already own Sightmark optics, and they just would love to dip their toe into the thermal world. And they see these price tags of $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, and there's a lot of great optics. But it's just maybe a little more than they want to jump into right now. They got a budget and they got a wife and kids that are going, I don't know. But this is something that I think, again, it's going to be more attainable to people. But there's so many happy Sightmark customers that I think when they pick up this unit, it's kind of like, putting on a brand new pair of boots that's the same brand that is your favorite pair. Yeah. You know what you're going to get. Oh, I know that menu. Yeah, I know what to do. I know how to get in here and work my way around it. But it's thermal. It's really, really cool. Absolutely. So I think that's a big selling point for so many guys that are already in the Sightmark family that have been longtime customers from the Photon, the Wraith HD, the 4K Max, the 4K Minis. I mean, I just think it's going to be the natural progression for that.
Right. So we are going to be doing, as always, this is the introduction, I guess, of this new product. We're going to be doing a full review here on the Late Night Vision Show. We're going to have dedicate 45 minutes, and I can hear a collective sigh. I'm like, 45 minutes. Yeah, it's going to be a 45 minute.
It will be, I guarantee it.
There's no way to cut this man any shorter than that. We've tried.
Please.
So we're going to do a full review. That includes everything we do. A lot of what you've heard here, the specs. We're going to do likes, dislikes.
A lot of video footage. Between the three of us, we've gotten a lot of field footage. Yep. We've got some hog footage that is so close that you can reach out there and spit on them. Yeah. And we've got some at longer distances too. So we're going to show what this unit's fully capable of. And guys, if you are interested and you do wonder, hey, what can it do? I mean, realistically, man, watch our show. We will go into all of that of what it can do, what it can't do. Hans mentioned it. We'll talk about the likes, talk about the dislikes. They don't want to hear those, but we got to pick it apart. We're going to do that. But yeah, you can give us a call and we'll be glad to talk to you about it. But full review this Thursday on the Late Night Vision Show. Guys, I really appreciate y'all coming back on for the first time. We're going to take a vote when this is over to see if Justin gets to come back on the show. But leave a comment if you want to see Justin again. But no, it is exciting. We are very thankful. Number one, have us out here at the Sightmark Ranch. It is a beautiful place. And guys, if you're watching this, you're going, who's Sightmark? Sightmark is the parent company of Sightmark. They own multiple brands: Kofi Yeager, Firefield, Bullet Safe. They own a lot of brands that are really awesome brands. Again, based here in Texas. Good people. Glad to work with them. Have them on the show. So again, thank you very much. Always enjoy working with y'all, guys. We hope you enjoyed this show. Listen, this is what we enjoy doing: is bringing you the latest breaking news in the night hunting world, whether it's thermal, night vision, whatever it is. We want you to tune into the Late Night Vision Show for all of that news, where you can find it, as well as obviously the reviews, all those things we're talking about. Again, we'll be doing that review this Thursday. We hope to see y'all there. Again, you'll find that on YouTube, the Late Night Vision Show. All the social medias as well. Again, Hans mentioned all the audio only podcast versions are out there as well. So hope to see y'all again very soon. Thanks for tuning in.